Hello world, welcome back to another TryHackMe challenge video. In this video, we're doing the final attacker in our Squid Game series. Let's get started. I expect this one to be much harder than the previous attackers. So, congratulations, my friend. You have made it to the final stage. Remember to use your brain, not your fists, to defeat Attacker 5. You can do it. What is the caption you found in the Maldoc? Okay, so caption seems like a keyword. So first things first, let's go ahead and run our Ole dump on our Attacker 5 so we can see how many streams we're dealing with. 16. Okay, so caption seems like a keyword. So let's try to grep for caption, and you know the drill. Let's use our one-line bash script to do so. So we're going to say for I in 1 to 16, do echo $I, interpolation of Ole dump.py, tac s $I, attacker 5 dot, and we want to grep for, well, we want to grep for caption, right? But this time, however, we want to use extended grep, right? Because caption could have like a capital C or a lowercase c. Actually, all the letters could be capitalized, right? But I think caption is a header or like a comment or something, or some kind of title section thing. So I think it's a safe bet if we just stick to doing, or just checking to see if the first character, our C, is lowercase or uppercase. And that's how you do it. You just put the options you want where they're supposed to be, right? So the C is at the beginning of caption, right? And the brackets just say it could be anything in our scope, right? So let's do that, and then we'll do our closing. Oh, we should do this in single quotes since we already have double quotes around the echo statement. And then we want to, oh no, parenthesis, and then that. And then we want to run it. Oh no. What did I type in wrong? Oh, I forgot the done, my fault. Then we want to do done. There we go. There's a caption. Didn't exactly get what we wanted though. So how can we fix that then? Oh, that's right. I forgot to do the capital S. That's why it looks like that. There we go. That's what we want. There's the money. All right. There's the first question answered. Not too bad, not too bad. Had a little flub up there, but we're going, we're going. What is the XOR decimal value found in the decoded base 64 script? Okay, we gotta find some base 64. We could probably grep for a format of it, but since I can't really paste from outside in, even if I looked it up, I wouldn't be able to paste in the regex pattern. I'm sure it's extremely long. So the next best thing I can think of is just to run vmonkey on it and hoping it picks it up so we don't have to go through each string. So let's just run vmonkey and see what we get. Or viper monkey. I just say vmonkey because that's the command. Yeah, I just saw a ton of base 64. All right, so we don't want, well, we do want that, but we want to be able to just copy and paste it, right? So we're gonna grab this. Make sure we only get the part we need. Copy that. I think that's everything, yep. And then we're gonna go ahead and launch ourselves a Cyber Chef. Okay, there we go. And now we're gonna paste the input in, and of course you know the drill. We're gonna say from base 64. And okay, now we gotta also remove the null bytes. Don't forget, if you remember from, I forgot which challenge. I think it was the first one. Yeah, we just gotta remove the null bytes, and there we go. We have some readable output. Now, I see even more base 64. So let's go ahead and grab that, since we're probably gonna need to decode that. And let's go ahead and just duplicate the window in case we need to go back to this one. I think, yeah, it duplicated our recipe too, which is nice. So it's just gibberish, okay. Huh. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, I see. It gzips it. All right, so gzip is a compression method, kind of like, you know, when you zip something. So we just need to decompress it, right? It even decompresses it here. So luckily, CyberChef does have what we need. It's called gun zip, right? For unzipping it. Put that there. Okay, now we got some readable stuff going here. And what were we looking for? A XOR decimal value? Let's kind of scroll through here and see what we got. Oh my gosh, even more base 64. Okay, probably gonna have to get to that soon, huh? Ah, I see this. This operator right here is bitwise XOR, which is just like it goes bit by bit and XORs it, or byte by byte if you would, and XORs it. And looks like our decimal value is 35. So let's go ahead and put that in. All right, provide the C2 IP address of the Cobalt Strike server. Let's look around a little bit more, see if there's anything else in here. I'm not seeing anything that looks like an IP address, right? Let's go back here. Is there anything in here? Oops. No. It's literally just that stuff. Okay, so my next thought is, okay, we got to take this base 64 and decode it, right? Because that's the only other thing that's left in here, and that's probably going to have our information in it. So let's go ahead and do another duplicate tab. And we're going to paste that in. And we don't want gun zip. We probably don't want to remove the null bytes this time. Okay, it looks like a bunch of crap. So let's go back here and see what's going on. Oh, okay, that's right. So it's taking the raw data from this base 64 string and basically XORing it with 35. So we need to do the same thing, right? So let's go ahead and get our XOR out. We'll do that right here. And we want 35, and that's gonna be in decimal. Okay, it still looks like crap, but there is plain text readable in here, which means that this is probably shellcode. Now, what shellcode is just a small executable payload used for exploitation. And there's actually a nifty tool we can use to kind of step through it, right? Because we don't know what this crap means, right? Because it's so heavily obfuscated. Only the system would know how to read that. But there is, like I said, a nifty tool that we can use. It's called scdbg, which stands for shellcode debug. And we're going to use that to decode this. So let's go ahead and save our output, and that's fine, doesn't matter. Okay, so it'll be in our downloads. And now we want to go to here. Let's go ahead and clear. And let's see if it even has it. scdbg. There's two, scdbg and scdbgc. Well, I'm assuming they both do the same thing, so let's check it out. Failed. Oh, because it can't contact the internet and it's trying to update. Okay. Let's close that. Okay, let's try the other one then. scdbgc. Maybe this one will work. All right, we got a help menu. Let's go. Okay, so how do we use this? It looks like /f, load shellcode from file. Let's do that. We may need other arguments, but let's try the simplest one first, huh? So let's do scdbgc/f, and then it's download download.dat? Yeah. Hey, look at that. We got an IP address. And that's the answer to this question, I bet. Okay, so provide the full user agent found. Oh, do you guys remember when we were looking back here? I think there was a user agent in here, right? Yeah, it's in plain text. We could just copy and paste that, but that's so unrefined, right? We're more classy than that. So it should be showing up in here, but it's not. And the only reason I can think of is you see this step count right here. It stops at 2,000,001, but the max steps are 2,000,000. So that means it breaks before it fully goes through. I don't know why that's set like that by default, but it breaks before it steps through the whole program. Maybe it's to prevent like infinite loops from happening if they occur inside the shell code, right? So I think that's the most likely the case, right? So let's go ahead and bring up our help menu again, since we're probably going to need that. Now let's see if there's something we can use to set the max number of steps. And here we go. So max number of steps to run, default is 2,000,000, and you can do -1 for unlimited. Why don't we just go ahead and do -1 for unlimited, huh? So we want /s -1. Ah, we got even more data now, don't we? So, provide the full user agent found. Here's our user agent right here. This is a much more cleaner method. The answer is incorrect. Oh, it's because I accidentally copied the header along with it. Doesn't need that. Provide the path value for the Cobalt Strike shellcode. There's a path right here. All right. Oh, that would be great if the rest of these are just right here for us, right? Provide the port number of the Cobalt Strike C2 server. There's a port right here, 8080. In fact, I won't even copy that. There we go. Last question. We're almost at the end of the saga. Provide the first 2 APIs found. I don't see anything that resembles an API in here. Unless it's located somewhere else, but I feel like this is in here, right? I feel like we went through all that just to get to this end goal here to find all this information. I don't think this last question is going to take us to a whole different route. So answer's got to be in here somewhere, right? So why don't we just take it step by step, right? Let's look at the first step. What is load library A? Let's go look at that. All right, let's go look at that. We're going to go ahead and Google. Oh, what do you know? libloader_api.h. So it's literally an API helper class. So maybe when it says provide the first 2 APIs found, maybe it means just API like objects or whatever, right? So that means that that A probably stands for API or application, one or the other. So I guess we can infer that, or assume rather, that the rest of these capital A's are also APIs. And it wants the first 2, so load library A and internet open A should be the 2 APIs that it wants. I do wish the question was worded a little bit better, because that was a bit confusing, because I was thinking of like an API domain, but we figured it out. All right, this is it. Hey, we completed Squid Game. Let's go. We get $44 billion or whatever the amount was. Yeah. Just kidding. We just completed the room and get some bragging rights, I guess. I don't know. It really taught you how to dig into macros, analyze them, and all that. This is very important stuff to know, right? Because in the grand scheme of things, a lot of attackers will target Office products to get you, because it's so easy to get someone to open up a document, like to send it through an email that looks legit. They download the document, they open it up, it executes whatever crap's in it, or they click on something or an element in it that executes something, right? Or that something being a malicious macros, right? And then that's it. They're done. Or, well, they have to reset their computer, or they're getting all their data siphoned out. Whatever the hacker wants, right? They have access. So this is one of the most crucial things to know about, is how to kind of dig into malware that's infected, Office documents, because that is a huge attack surface that hackers use daily. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, or video arc, if you would, or video saga, however you want to say it. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Leave any feedback in the comment section down below. Check out our Discord and Patreon links in the description box down below. Join our Discord, by the way. We need it to be lit. And thanks for watching. This is Almond Milk. Goodbye, world.